about it together, a little louder. सब लोग जोर से बोलो. More time, a little louder with your heart. Bolo, 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 bolo. सब लोग. Hare
So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. I welcome all of you to His Holiness Chandramauli Swami daily class. And today we will continue, or we will in fact start this Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 17 and verse 1. So, thank you very much for joining. I will share the Srimad Bhagavatam verse. But before that, I will also go for invocation prayers. So, Om Agyan Timrandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Chandramauli Swami iti Namane. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarne. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गिरधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्ट प्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेव्या भागवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नष्ट के श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. So I hope you all can see my screen and you can hear properly.
Yes.
Okay. So Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 17, verse 1. सूत उवाचा तत्र गोमिथुनम राजा हन्यमानम अनाथवत दंड हस्तं च वृषलम विदृश्ये न प्रलाक्षणम. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. He saying, Suta Goswami said, after reaching that place, Maharaj Parikshit observed that a lower caste Shudra, dressed like a king, was beating a cow and a bull with a club, as if they had no owner. So, anybody remembers where this is happening? What is this pastime? In terms of continuation from the previous chapter?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
The lower caste Sudra is Kali, and
Mhm.
it's the bull, and obviously the Mother Earth has been talking about how Krishna has left the planet, and she's missing his association because he walked all over her. Now it's like the foretelling of what's going to happen in Kali Yuga.
Yeah. So thank you, Prabhu. So here, Maharaj Parikshit, yeah, he is walking around his kingdom, and it's mentioned near the bank of river. Which river? Anybody remembers in chapter 16? He was walking near one river, or on the bank of this river, river Saraswati. So he was walking around in his kingdom, and he is a Rajarshi. And anybody knows what Rajarshi means? You all can keep this unmuted so that we all can have more interactive session.
Means like he's a king and a rishi as well. He's a
Yes. Yes, thank you, Prabhu. So Rajarshi means Raja, that's a king, and Rishi means sage. So in previous time in Vedic culture, when we used to have a king or head of the state, they were not just a normal king. They were king with proper Brahminical and proper quality of sages. Yeah. So they used to rule the kingdom with proper Vaishnav culture, with proper uh, uh, principle, by following proper principle of religion, proper principle of dharma, proper principle of all nice qualities. Yeah. So proper following the in fact scriptures also. And they used to protect kingdom. They used to rule kingdom, and they used to also used to protect citizen and all animals in that kingdom. Yeah, as per, as I mentioned, principle of dharma. Yeah. So we will read the purport and then we will come back. The principal sign of the age of Kali. Anybody would like to read? Might be better to have more interaction. Any devotee would like to read purport?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'll
Yes,
read.
Prabhu. Thank you.
Yes. There will be some background noise. Is it fine?
No problem, Prabhu.
Okay. The principal sign of the age of Kali is that lower caste sutras, that is, men without Brahminical culture and spiritual initiation, will be dressed like administrators or kings, and the principal business of such non-Kshatriya rulers will be to kill the innocent animals, especially the cows and the bulls, who shall be unprotected by their masters. The bona fide Vaishyas, the mercantile community, in the Bhagavad Gita 18.44, it is said that the Vaishyas are meant to deal in agriculture, cow protection, and trade. In the age of Kali, the degraded Vaishyas, the mercantile men, are engaged in the supplying cows to slaughterhouses. The Kshatriyas are meant to protect the citizens of the state, whereas the Vaishyas are meant to protect the cows and the bulls and utilize them to produce grains and milk. The cow is meant to deliver milk and the bull is meant to produce grains. But in the age of Kali, the Shudra class of men are in the posts of administrators, and the cows and the bulls are the mothers and fathers, unprotected by the Vaishyas, are subjugated to slaughterhouses organized by the Sudra administrators.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. So, this is the age of Kali. Yeah. And when Maharaj Parikshit saw this, he was really, really astonished. And he was astonished to see three things. What's the first thing he got astonished to see?
Like dressed like a king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
I mean, without qualification, he is assuming a bigger role. With
yeah. So, yes. So, first he saw cow and bull in such difficult situation, correct? And they are being mistreated. Normally, in his kingdom, everybody was being treated very nicely as per the religious principle. So he was very, very astonished to see that cow and bull. Cow is considered as one of our mother, yeah, seven mother, and being mistreated like that. So he was very surprised. Then second was when he saw, as you rightly mentioned, that being mistreated by a person who is in dress of a king, but actually he is acting like a Shudra. Yeah. So he was surprised that how come somebody as a king can do such kind of low, heinous act. And third, he got really, really astonished to see this happening in his kingdom, which is known for the best, uh, uh, like being governed by the best quality principles. Yeah. So he got really, really shocked. And if you see the uh, principles of religion, yeah, who has laid down the principles of religion? Who has given these principles of religion?
I'm just
So they are,
saying, Prabhu, is it Vedas led
yes,
by written by Vyasdev?
yeah, but it's actually laid down by the Lord Himself, correct?
Yeah.
And that was also mentioned in the chapter 16 of the same canto, canto 1. Yeah. And it was mentioned that so these principles of religions are laid down by Lord Krishna. And who is executing these principles? Who is the executor of such laws and principle of religion?
King.
Dharmaraj, in fact, or Yamraj, you can say. He is the executor of such laws. Yeah. And of course, like king on the in terms of the actual execution on the ground level, yes. And such principle, if we see, work fully in age of Satyuga. Yes. Anyway, we will come back to that later. So, most important thing here is that for ruling the kingdom, yeah, there has to be a proper Kshatriya. Yeah. Kshatriya means somebody who is Kshatriya as per Varnashram Dharma?
Who protects the citizens and uh, helps everyone execute devotional service.
Yeah. So Kshatriya, yes, is normally who is, as you rightly said, helping and protecting the kingdom, citizens, animals, everybody, yeah, in his kingdom. And they rule by the principle of dharma, yeah, religion. And who is Vaishya as per Varnashram Dharma?
like business class of people.
Yeah. And their main business, as per Vedic culture, used to be farming, uh, protection of animals, some business, yeah, that kind of things. Like they will be protecting the cow, they will be protecting animals, they will be doing the farming business, and they will be earning money. So that's a Vaishya duty. And what's the duty of Brahman?
Reading and understanding scriptures and helping mankind, like giving a vision, know how to proceed in further in life.
Yeah, primarily six activity, as you rightly said. First one is reading scriptures. Second, passing or giving knowledge of the scriptures to others. Second, doing the sacrifice. And then fourth is uh, helping others in getting this sacrifice. Helping others means like doing sacrifice in other places. And fifth and sixth is more in terms of taking and giving charity. Yeah, because Brahmana normally don't possess anything with themselves. They are very high in spirituality, and materially they don't want to possess any wealth or anything. So whatever they feel beyond something which is for their persistence, they will pass it to somebody. They will give it as a charity to somebody. So they will not like to retain. And so that's a Brahminical quality. But in this age, if you see, most of the head of the estate, yeah, forget about when we say Rajarshi, yeah, they don't have any qualification at all about the sages, like what are the basic religious principle, but they don't have even quality of a king. Correct? They don't know how to rule a kingdom. And Shudra, who are just normally lowest class, uh, so they are actually falling in that category. And as Prabhupada mentioned, that they are taking the role of administrators. Yeah. And because of that, our society is completely upside down. Correct? They don't understand how to rule. Vaishya, who really need to protect cows, who need to do the proper farming. When it comes for farming, they are using all chemicals so that fast growth of crops is there and they can get more money. So, and also when it comes for protection, they are the people who are really promoting the cow slaughterness. Yeah. So, from Vaishya perspective, they are not doing their duty. From Kshatriya perspective, we don't have really Kshatriya, true Kshatriya in our society who can rule the kingdom. And when it comes to Brahmana, we don't have proper Brahmana. Yeah, like in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there was one example where Brahmana uh, removed one king from his duty. Anybody remembers? One king was removed by Brahmanas, saying that you are not qualified as a king, so better you move out.
I'm just guessing, bro. Is it Vena or someone?
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Yes, King Vena was removed as a king by the Brahmana. Yeah. So beautiful pastime, but that used to be their duty to see, to make sure that means they used to sit in between this Kshatriya and or on top of Kshatriya and Vaishya and all Sudra, because they used to see what should be the right way to rule the kingdom, and they will be also guiding all these three classes. And anything going wrong, they used to tell very truthfully to those people that this is not going right. Yeah. So that's the kind of our culture or Vedic culture. Yeah. And what's happening, like really, even cows, yeah, they are being very, very badly treated. Yeah. In the farming, everybody knows when even young cows are kept away from the calves, and Sometimes these calves are also being sold. Sometimes they are being kept away. So, and then they are putting all chemicals inside the cows, so they can get more and more production of milk. And when cow is giving milk in such difficult situation, and when cow cannot produce milk, they send them to slaughterhouse. Yeah, so that's the treatment being given to cows. That's such worst thing. While cow, as I mentioned earlier, is one of our 7 mother. Yeah, and a bull, because bull is helping in agriculture field and many agriculture related things for farmers. And bull is considered as father of the mankind because they are helping in production of the grains. Yeah, and grains and milk, they are very important thing for the survival. So that's why in the previous age, treating cows and bull at the that was considered as very important responsibility. Yeah, and this was the norm for the actual growth of the society. But now, on the name of economic development, more name of the technological advancement, we are forgetting this Vedic culture. We are forgetting our base, and they are being mistreated. And because of that, we are having so much difficult time in front of everybody, like as individual as well as in society. Correct? And how Krishna used to treat cows. Anybody would like to share how Krishna used to? Krishna gave the right examples how to take care of cows. What was the Krishna name which was related to cow?
Gopal.
Sorry, Mataji.
Gopal.
Yes,
Yeah,
Gopal.
Gopal.
Gopal. And Gopal means who gives protection to cows. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. And his another name related to cow, which was giving pleasure to cows. We sing very much in our kirtans.
Govinda.
Govinda Jai. Yes, Govinda. Yes, so he gives pleasure to cows. So that's like Krishna. Krishna, everything is related to cows. Yeah. Whether it's his place called Golok, whether his name, whether his most beautiful pastime of Govardhan, everything is related to cows. Yeah. And it's mentioned in scriptures that how Krishna, in fact, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, how Krishna will go in the morning to take care of cows. Yeah. And cow will just moving, they will be moving completely because they are having separation from Krishna for the whole night. Yeah. In daytime, they are with Krishna. Krishna is stroking cow, Krishna is caressing cow, and they are showing their love to Krishna towards Krishna. And what Krishna used to do? And Krishna and Balrams, they used to play with cow. They will sometimes they will definitely do proper take care of the cow, but they will have some play. They will play with their tails. They will tie that. They will catch or they will tie the tail of Gau Mata, and then cow will jump here and there, and then they will be completely smeared with cow dung and these all haze and everything. Yeah. And when Gopi were watching, they will be seeing that, oh, how Krishna and Balrams are completely enjoying, and Gau Mata and all these cows are completely in ecstasy. Yeah. And then what they will do? They will take these Krishna and Balram because they were very young, yeah, in very early age of their life, and they will take Krishna Balram in their lap, and they will have full fun in that pastime. Yeah. While in this age, if we see somebody smeared with cow dung or something, what we will do? We say, oh, this is not right. Let's apply some antiseptic. Let's apply some creams. Let's apply some things here, there. Not clean. Correct. So this is correct. Current world, current situation. But cow dung, like cow, every product. See, our waste, human eat so nice food. They feel like they're eating so nice things. But when it goes inside, it produces complete waste. Yeah, and we don't even want to smell that. That waste. While cow, when cow waste like cow dung, cow urine. Yeah, how pure and auspicious are these two? Correct. On various special occasions, uh, cow dung and urine is applied on the altar for purification. Correct? Anybody has seen that? Maybe not nowadays, but it's like in various festivals also, they used to clean that using cow dung and urine. Many homes in the Vedic culture, and even now, and as per in the farm community and other places, they are putting cow dung and urine on the every walls. Yeah, because it's considered not only just pure and auspicious, but it's also very good antiseptic. When you burn cow dung, you cannot have any insects, mosquitoes, any flies nearby. Yeah, such purifying. And anybody has seen how cow dung they use in the villages? How various Mataji use that?
Yes.
What they do, Mataji? Any?
I remember when I was a child, my grandma made the bread by burning cow dung. As instead of a tree, he burned cow dung.
And how was the taste? Probably
Very
you may
good.
not remember.
Very good. Very good.
Mm. So cow dung, like normally in village, they make what they call cow dung cakes. Yeah, it's like a pizza shape. Yeah, they dry cow dung and stack on top of each other, and they preserve for future. Yeah, for burning. And whatever food really, as Mataji said, is prepared using cow dung as a fuel, because we have really forgotten the real taste of food. We are right now in this Kali age where we are eating all with this LPG, this different kind of things, artificial fuels. But as Mataji said, and anybody else who has really tasted the food prepared using cow dung, it's so tasty. Yeah. And in Krishna Lila, and every time, like all bhoga was being prepared using cow dung. Yeah, that used to be the natural fuel. And so cow dung and urine, very, very good. In fact, anybody has heard Panchagavya? What is Panchagavya?
The 5 items you get from the cow, like ghee, milk, yogurt, urine, and cow dung.
Hmm. And what you do with that, Prabhu?
I think I'm going to eat it. It's a certain one of is it Bhishma Panchak?
Yeah, they do that as a Bhishpanchak, severe austerity. But this is also used for various therapies.
Yes, for cancer treatment.
Yeah, Panchagabha is very, very. So point is that whatever comes out of cow, whether it's a milk, whether it's we prepare ghee out of that, whether we prepare yogurt out of, or people in India call it as a curd, out of milk. But milk, cow dung, urine, all three outputs from cow is so pure, so auspicious, so tasty, so nice. Yeah. So that's quality of a cow, and that's why it's one of our mother, because in what Prabhupada used to say that if we follow Brahminical rules or quality and we take care of cow, whole society will be happy. There is no any other way to keep society happy. Yeah, but problem is that we are forgetting this formula for keeping human society happy. Yeah. So nobody is taking proper care of cows and bulls. Nobody is really trying to develop these Brahminical qualities. Kings are like completely like forgetting these king's quality or even Vaishnav qualities or what is the religious principles. They don't know, they don't practice, nobody tell them. So it's completely going, as I said, upside down. Yeah. And in fact, that's probably like next verse, but this there are four pillars for religious principle. Anybody remembers what are the four pillars for religious principle?
Austerity, mercy, cleanliness, truthfulness.
Jai, thank you, Mataji. So these are the four pillars of our spirituality, yeah, our religion, and our four rules, like basic rules that we should not eat non-veg, we should not do gambling, we should not drink, or we should not have any intoxication, and we should not have illicit relationship. That's all based on these four basic principles. Yeah, yeah, and three principle are already gone. So in Satyuga, all four principles were there. In Treta Yuga, they are reduced by a fraction of. Anybody remembers how much fraction of these basic principles were removed in Treta Yuga? We lost.
3 of them. 3 of them.
No, in Treta Yuga only 1/4.
Oh, sorry, 1/4.
Yeah. In Dwapar Yuga half. In Kali Yuga 3/4 completely gone. In fact, it's gradually diminishing to the 0 point. Yes, and it's mentioned when that will happen, then devastations will take place. So happiness in this world really depends proportionately on the maintenance of these religious principles, whether we do individually or whether we do collectively. But that's the basic foundation. So we say one of the principle is still remaining in this Kali Yuga. What is that principle? Silpesh Prabhu, you remember? Or Teja Prabhu?
Pleasing
Mercy.
Krishna. Pleasing Krishna. Be
Sorry?
devoted to Krishna.
Devotee.
To be devoted to Krishna, to please Krishna.
Yeah, but there are four principles, Mataji. As Shridevi Mataji earlier mentioned, austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. So three are gone out of these three. One is still remaining.
Mercy.
Truthfulness.
Yes, it's a truthfulness. So we can also say that in this current age, how many of us are really speaking truth? Everybody is, or majority are becoming diplomatic. Yeah. And we still say that truthfulness is still there. Any idea how, like, we can say that truthfulness is still existing in this Kali Yuga, while other three like austerity, cleanliness, and mercy gone?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, so my question was, Mataji, as we all know that three principles are lost in Kali Yuga. Only truthfulness prevails. But on the ground, we also see that hardly anybody has got courage to speak the truth. Yeah, many times we are being not truthful. Yeah, but still some part of truthfulness still remains. So why we say that this truthfulness still exists? Why this principle of religion is still existing? Why we call that?
Because of the Shuras, because of the God conscious people who are still maintaining religious principles, because of devotees.
Yeah, but devotee also maintain part of cleanliness. Devotee also maintain part of austerity. They are also somewhere showing mercy. But why we keep that okay? Truthfulness still exists. In fact, if you see out of four, they focus more on 3, but truthfulness sometimes they are a bit weak. Correct? So why we feel that truthfulness still is there?
You mean why we consider speaking the truth so important even now?
No. My question is why we still think that truthfulness, like this pillar, is still exist in this society in Kali Yuga. Another 3 are lost. Like, do we?
Maybe
My simple point is like to simplify this. Do we all agree that we are all truthful, or like not we? I mean to say like this society or this Kali Yuga, everybody is truthful.
No.
Oh,
But we say that this leg is still there. The 4th leg of religious principle, truthfulness, is still exists. So that's my question. Why we say that? Sorry, Prabhu, you were saying something? I think Teja Prabhu, you were saying?
some we didn't modify the scriptures yet, is it?
Jai, yes, that's
I
the
mean,
purpose. Like this truthfulness still exists because we still have access to our scriptures. The time we will lose these scriptures, then what will happen? Devastation will take place. Yeah. So that's why we say that truthfulness still exists because of the scriptures. That's a very, very important point. So this is really, really like important to understand the basics in terms of cow protections, in terms of developing Brahminical qualities. Anybody remembers what are the Brahminical qualities?
Simplicity, tolerance, patience, kindness, humility, lack of pride, quoting scriptures, cleanliness, austerity.
Jai, thank you, Mataji. Very nice. So as we see, 1842, 1842 to 1845, quality of all varnas are mentioned. In this particular verse, uh, qualities of Brahminical quality are mentioned. So peacefulness, self-control, most of them Mataji told very nicely. So peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural quality by which the Brahmanas work. Yeah. So good to understand. And before I just close, one thing I remember, like one story was told by one Maharaj that in one village, uh, a wealthy person visited one farmer, and he was taken very well taken care by this farmer for a few days. So this wealthy person was very happy with him, and he asked him that from last few days I have observed one thing, that you are using your bulls in your field. But why do you use bull? This is a time of using tractors and other things. So better, I will get you some money so you can buy these tractors. Yeah. And this guy, this farmer, he gave one nice answer, one simple one-line answer. And after that, this wealthy person was completely speechless. And that reflects the culture, the society of our ancient time, how people used to live. Anybody, any guess? What can be that answer? Difficult question, but just any wild guess?
He spoke that cow is our mother and bull is the father. What can the tractor give us?
Jay, yes. Because yes, it's very much like very close. He just mentioned to this wealthy person, because tractor cannot love me. Because the culture used to be, they used to keep cow, bulls, and everything as part of their family. It's not just like something as a machine. Like in the current society, cow is used as a machine. Yeah, when machine is not working, just throw it and get the new. While earlier in the previous time, it was just like a part of family member. And Guru Maharaj has mentioned several times this, that when somebody told him that when in his village, when somebody was not well, they used to whisper in cow ear that this is the situation, and cow will go, will get the right herbs in the nearby fields, and they will take that milk and they will give, and that person will be completely cured. So same way, like it's like a family person. Cow also used to treat everybody in that situation, and everybody used to give cow and bull as a family love. Yeah, and that's the like response that tractor cannot love me. That's the feeling they have. They don't care whether they can get more money. They are more worried about how I can follow my basic principles. Yeah. So I think that's very important for all of us also to remember these basic things, that how really we can, or we should try to do best whatever we can do in our limited capacity, of course, because we are so used to our one culture. So with that, I will close my class, and really request everybody, if you have any questions, corrections, any realizations, any comments, please do unmute yourself. And if you can switch on your video, right now only myself on video, but if you can, that will be really great. Thank you. Any comment? Any? This is the topic which has been discussed several times. All of you are fully aware of, but very important point sometimes to remind ourselves that we know, but these reminders really help us in getting back to the basics, and also understanding what is our culture, what is the role of mother cow, what is the role of bull, uh, what is the role of these varnas, yeah, what is the role of every varnas, yeah, whether Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Yes, Shridevi Mataji, thank you. Please.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to our Gurudev. Really very, very nice emphasis on the importance of mother cow and father bull. So thank you very much, Prabhu. I'm very grateful that you have brought out so many Shastric points and given a very clear understanding of how basic the protection and care of mother cow is to Vedic culture. And without that, we cannot be happy. We cannot be happy without making mother cow happy. And today's problems in the world are directly related to cow slaughter. The Shastras say this, Prabhupada says this, our Guru Maharaj says this, that until and unless we realize that cow culture, Brahminical culture, and the worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are established, man cannot be happy or prosper. So the more we speak about it, more we create awareness, even among devotees, we don't really understand the value or importance. In our day-to-day life, everything we get from the store, so we don't, pay much attention. But actually what is happening in reality is very, very shocking. And making sure that we get ahimsa milk, we support devotee-run farms, we go and spend some time with mother cow. All these are very important for our spiritual life also. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji. I think you really nicely emphasized on this point that it's very important that I remember a long time back, Bhakti Rasamrita Maharaj was asked one question. Answered nothing. That somebody said we are living in rural, like in the cities. Yeah, and whatever you mentioned, it's all nice, looks good. He mentioned something on the cow protections, maybe not exactly on the same verse, but somewhere on the cow protection. And he said that the question was that how really we can apply that in our life, what we can do, how we can follow this. And I remember that point very nicely. He mentioned that first point for everyone is that they should be convinced that this is the what is the real situation and what should be the real situation. Yeah. First, we need to get convinced. If we are not convinced, then it looks like kind of a just a nice discussion, but like so what? Yeah. Once we are convinced, we should pass this awareness to others. That's like very important. And as Mataji said, Guru Maharaj said several times, focusing on farm community. If like starting maybe one thing, which I remember when Maharaj mentioned that this ahimsa milk or like this milk, yeah, how we can get that, how we can like maybe connect with some farmers who are really helping or getting this milk and give them some extra money, something, and say that for these cow, like X number of cows, like we build this kind of a community in our known circle, and say that we will give you extra, but don't you give them chemicals, treat them nicely, and whatever, like don't send these cows at least for slaughters once they don't produce. We will take care of these cows. We will give you sufficient money. So if we start giving or doing these things, even in our thoughts, Krishna will give one day that wisdom and will give that proper understanding that yes, we can do. But once we have the desire, because Krishna is fulfilling our desires. If our desires are really genuine, and yes, we should be having the sense of pragmatism also. Like we cannot be just like completely that okay, but how we have these desires, how we really have that roadmap, how we really develop these kind of things. So one day we can also at least take some steps in this direction, if not completely. Like if difficult for everybody to say that okay, just live in the farms, everybody like immediately, but at least that roadmap should be there. Yes, so thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for highlighting the importance of this. Any other comments? Any other realizations? So Silpesh Prabhu, I always like, I'm a bad person in my class. I always go around my screen and just ask for everybody, like whatever, like whether they're learning, their takeaway, whether there are any relations, whatever. So one line, one word, anything, please,
I
if you would
think
like to
I
share.
want to share. We had Maharaj's association on Friday evening at a home program, and it was absolutely delightful to spend some time with Maharaj. This morning he gave a class at the Manor, but I missed that unfortunately. But I'll catch up later on that. But I believe Maharaj is flying to India today.
Correct.
Yeah, he'll be missed.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, and also I just wanted to say, from what Maharaj just told us about cows, because we are still using regular milk, unfortunately, we're all part of this slaughter that's going on. It's very hard to sort of, be apart from it, while we continue to use dairy products. But I find it a bit difficult to give them up. So it's something, food for thought, as they say.
I think we should also like try to do something that we should try to use part of our Lakshmi in protection of cows, whatever way, like maybe in Vrindavan or anywhere. Like we should spend that money. So at least we are purifying that money and some like small proportion, but that every penny helps and every proportion helps. So that way, more and more people are aware of this that they should, and then something will definitely
That's
be
right.
better.
My father gave our mentor, she's in Vrindavan, she just come back. And my father gave a donation, and they were able to buy a whole truckload of feed for the bulls and cows.
Hmm.
It's amazing how far your money goes in Vrindavan compared to here in the West.
Yes. Yes, that's true. It's like uh, very nice, like whatever we really like do in this way. Yes, Hare Krishna Swami Datri Mataji. Nice to have your darshan.
Hare Krishna. I the same have your
So Mataji, there in Ljubljana and there you get access of ahimsa milk or
yeah, we have one Mataji has cows and sometimes bring this himsa milk. Yeah.
good. Good. Nice.
And this cows this cow give milk without have the child, I have to say, without to have, how to say, the child, no, the
Without cough.
without cow, yeah,
Mhm.
giving milk.
Okay. Mm. At least somebody is having cow at home that live on the farm. That's so nice to hear. Yes. Teja Prabhu, any of your relation, Prabhu? I think you live in India.
Yes, Prabhu. I mean, I don't have anything to at the moment to share.
Mm. Good.
But I want to share one more thing. Actually, today's translation, when I was reading, it was tough to take it. Uh, by like in terms of birth, like I was born into Vaishya family, so it was kind of resonating with me. But I'm doing a job like if you think point of Varna system, it's a Shudra kind of thing. But yeah, I mean it is kind of reminding me that
Yeah.
that job is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Teja Prabhu, we need to remember one thing that as Prabhupada always emphasized that our Varna is not determined by our birth. That's determined by our guna and karma. Yeah, our qualities and our actions.
Correct.
So even if you might not be doing those Vaishya duties or responsibility, but if you are developing Brahminical quality, then you are Brahman. Yeah. So
Yes.
I think we all should focus on two things. That's what I would say as a summary, that developing Brahminical qualities, more and more focus on this quality. It cannot be developed on day one, but we should have always focus on this, that how I can do better. And second, protection of couch and bulls. That's like wherever we get opportunity, whatever way, we should really try to do that way, because these are the two basic principles. Prabhupada, our Acharya, our Gurudev, everybody has emphasized again and again and again. And these are the basics. And whatever we can contribute, Krishna will be happy that what we did, whatever in our capacity. Of course, we cannot control the whole world. We are not Prabhupada, but we can at least do, we can influence our surroundings, we can influence and we can show wise our actions. So that's something good. So, Mataji, you want to say something, please? Mataji does nice service in Ireland. I know Sridevi Mataji can confirm this because she has seen that.
Very nice home program every day. Swaha regularly, consistently, without fail. She does a morning program at home, and every Sunday, this young couple invite everyone to come and take beautiful darshan of their deities, engage in Krishna Katha, engage in Krishna Kirtan, have nice prasadam, association of devotees. And so they are keeping the mercy flowing in a distant part of Ireland. So devotees who cannot go to temple, live far away, have work, so on, they are getting the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's an amazing program. Their home is a temple.
Mm. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Srila
Thank you, Shridevi
Prabhupada
Mataji.
ki jai.
Yes, Swami Mataji, thank you very much. Very nice service mode. Very nice. You are following all five things. You are doing Bhagavatam or like scriptures. You are having proper deity worship. You are having good association. You are chanting, and you are also making your place by having all these things as a dham. So very nice.
Guru's blessings, Guru's mercy, Krishna's mercy, devotees' mercy.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Scarlet Mataji, I don't know whether it's today Silence Day. Maybe you can switch on your video and.
No, I have been gone through operation, so I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm in
Krishna.
bed.
Oh no, Mataji, we will all pray for your faster recovery.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
please don't worry. But yeah, I think we all will keep you in our prayers. Request devotee to keep Mataji in their prayers, please. Okay, so if no last minute questions, comments, or realization, with all of your permission, can I close this class?
Thank you for today.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Panchakalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhu vyevicha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gurudev ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Vrindavan Nath Prabhu and his presentation ki jai.
Gurudev ki jai.
Thousand bulls ki